So 2022 was very reflective. The show was entitled All That Jazz. Something new to that show was we used a voiceover that was not me. We got one of our alumni, Dr. Eric Kirkman, who is the headmaster, the principal at Kilby Elementary, to do his Louis Armstrong impression on all of our announcements. And we used that throughout the show. So the crowd thinks they're hearing Louis Armstrong, wondering how we got him to say all these things about the UNA band. Actually, it's Eric Kirkman. Dr. Kirkman was doing all that. So that was something really neat in that show. So we were kind of deciding, figuring out what do we want to do with this show. We kind of ended up focusing on some tunes. Wonderful World was one. Of course, Louis Armstrong had the hit with that. Harlem Nocturne was one. And so all this was kind of in the jazz realm, and so we ended up with All That Jazz. Again, tremendously successful show. We took it all over the region. Everywhere we went, people just really dug that show. We resurrected one of our old openers, La Nuba from Cirque du Soleil. Had a lot of nice solo work in it. The band handled that very well. Then we took a piece from Earl Hagen, Harlem Nocturne, which was the theme song to Mike Hammer, the TV show. So the Harlem Nocturne was really a neat, everybody knows that for some reason. It appears in movies a lot, although it's not a hit now. It was from the 50s or early 60s. And that led us into a neat version. We did a rock, kind of a James Brown soulful version of St. Louis Blues, the W.C. Handy song. We wanted to include that somewhere, but in a different way. And that vehicle was really nice for the majorettes. Then we included a tune, which I've wanted to put it in a show for years. My wife heard me listening to it one time and said, you just need to make that a Lionette feature. So I did. It's called Shiny Stockings by Count Basie, written by Frank Foster, his tenor sax player. And we had the muted trumpets down front. Four of our lead trumpets had mutes. And then we went into the big shout chorus, Lionette start kicking, and it is such a natural. That led us into Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong, which we had, he segued us with a voice. But then he sang on the end of it, yeah, which was a really neat moment. People wondered, how did you get him to sing all that? Or what key did you put that in? They didn't realize that he sang it in our key because he works across the street. That's how that happens. But Wonderful World led us into a medley of two pieces. It really don't mean to think if it ain't got that swing. But we blended that in with a piece called Challenge, which we had done in 2001. Now, I've been wanting to do that tune ever since we did it last time. Just never found the show that it fit in, but it fit in this one. And that's where we had all the quads playing behind their backs and spinning and all that stuff. Everything was one-upmanship. And it ends with the horn line playing a lot of very difficult stuff, doing some one-upmanship there. That show, ending with Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing, which is very powerful. Again, did a lot of recruiting for us. Just getting in a stadium and playing that for people.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on with the show.
Bop, scribbly, doobly, doobly, he bop, bo, doop, wow, yeah. Ah, yes. Hello, folks. This is Louis O. Satchmo. I'm here to tell you that you and I are in for a real treat. This is one of my favorites, and it's going to be one of your favorites, too. So sit back and relax, folks, and listen to some great music. See what a wonderful world it would be if we only give it a chance. Love, baby,